Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. Today, we will be mostly exploring the Sumeru Desert. I'm just going to be doing this one quest I can do for the day. Give it to me. Because I have to grab these, which unlocks the next part of the quest. It's extremely annoying doing this. I want to run over and grab this, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of people. Oh, I need to summon another Electrograna. I was being shot from behind, so I should probably... I'm just getting beat up here. Screw it. I had enough of him. And I didn't even break through the shield completely. Wow. I did actually grab it. Seriously? Okay then. I didn't realize I'd actually managed to grab it, so I can grab it in combat. And now I have to get all the way up there, which easiest way looks to be from over here. Top of here. Yeah, I can get up from here. I was gonna be concerned for a second there. I dislike that I have to use the freaking Barbara just to keep myself from dying. Like, I have to use her healing just to counteract the damage I naturally take in this area. Maybe I should just stick to her then. Gonna have to grab another one. It just took it away and didn't give me the new one. Okay. As you do. Move over that one more step you need to go. And that's that. Even got some crystal flies. And now we get the freak out of this area. Before I just die from just shocking myself to death. Thankfully, I think there's only a few more times I have to go in there before it shuts it down. I think there's like another 3 or 4 quests. Basically, I'm going to do them like once a day unless it lets me do another one. Yeah, it's not letting me do another one. Now to Sumeru, in which I will go to the desert after I finish the daily quests in this area. I'll do the daily quests and then go and explore the desert. There's a lot I haven't explored in the desert right now. Basically, what I've explored is what was required for me to go through in order to do the daily quests in the area. But today I'm going to do like, well, I'm not going to completely explore it, I know that much. Because I will miss things. But I'll do a pretty good sweep, I want to say. It's basically going to be an hour and a half to 2 hour exploration of the desert. Oh, it's a ley line. Let me just drop myself. Okay, so there's going to be 11 targets. Okay, that's 4. The next group is coming from... Oh. The one... Wait, I didn't look. I don't think the Leyline Monument is going to be touched. Yeah. Also, if you're wondering what those little marks I have on the map are, those marks are when I was gathering the Lotus things to upgrade Nahida. Yeah, the Kalpalata Lotus. I marked the areas where they were most heavily on the map. Because it was annoying trying to remember. Oh yeah, I remember hitting these things sometimes spawn stuff. Okay then. Now I just break all these and see if that actually spawns something. No, do I actually have to... No? Maybe these ones didn't do anything. I'm just remembering other areas where you had to break those in order to get stuff. Yeah, this is one of the longer ones. Why'd I let go of that button? I wasn't trying to let go of that button, but I still did. That one specifically in this area is the only one I can't do so quickly. Basically, one of the things I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a sweep over of all the teleport waypoints. At least most of them. But yeah, now it's just time to walk through the desert. Hopefully find lots of chests. Scorpions. Just grab scorpion meat. Imagine if scorpions were that size in real life. That would be horrifying. I'm just gonna end this quickly. There, in the last daily quest, I'll literally just go and do when I'm gonna turn them in later. But for now, let's explore. Which... Okay. I should start off by getting these ones up here. Also, how many more Dendroculus do I need to upgrade my statue? So that's 3, 12, 16 more. And I need to somehow get up there, which I think best area is to go around this way. Okay then. But yeah, the desert looks really nice. Let's just shoot them before they attack me. Always better to attack first. I think I just murdered that guy immediately. Oh well. What is this thing? Oh, more mushrooms. I do need those mushroom drops. Simply I need the spores. Is this like a, what's it called? Pyramid, like tomb thing? Oh, I could do this thing too. Basically, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of little side missions, like almost everyone I go next to. Because it's exploration today, so I want to be a bit thorough with it. So basically, if I see a Dendroculus, I'll take a while trying to figure out how to get to it. See a little mission, I'll figure out how to complete it. Basically, I'm just going to be doing desert stuff. Oh, that's a Fatui. I thought you were just a normal desert guy. Are you sure putting the fire on was the best idea? I might actually go quickly and just see if I can't level up Barbara's talents now that I think about it. Because I did upgrade her another level. Which means, yeah, I could... Specifically, I want to upgrade this. Because this'll... Oh, I don't have enough now because I upgraded the other one, of course. I need Guide to Freedoms, okay. That gave me 0.4% more. Which isn't much, actually. It actually dropped some stuff. What's it? Oh, this is the transport it wants me to destroy. That was quite easy. There's gonna be a chest somewhere here. I know it. Whenever there's a large group of enemies gathering, there's always chest. Oop. Well, you guys should just die. Yep, there was a chest. I hate the freaking, like, air fist guys. Anemo fists. Oh, I'm having a bit of lag come on right now. So, up here? Oh, hey, Mr. Scarab. Yeah. Oh, no, it's actually down there still. Still gonna see what's up here before I go back down. But yeah, I'm having a bit of lag come on. Thankfully, it's not too much right now. Oh, there's something over here. A little Dendroculus? A Ruin Drake? Let me just kill whatever this thing is, so it doesn't get in the way. But yeah, I just need about 10 more of those, and I'll be able to upgrade myself, or my statue again. I was gonna say myself, but I don't really upgrade myself with those. It does give more stamina, though. And more stamina is good. Like, stamina is always better to have more of. I'm just grabbing that. Now, where's the next teleport waypoint I should go and unlock? I could go like this. Wait, let me zoom in a bit more. I think it's better to go from here, here, and then work my way over. Because if I do it the other way, it might take longer. Because it looks like one way you go down and the other way you go up. That was a screen flash. That's freaking weird. Oh, chest. I always gonna need more chests. Yeah, today I'm gonna get a lot of chests, I think. Which also means a lot of Dendro Sigils for me to upgrade the Tree of Dreams. Which, the next oh, there's another one over there. The next character banner is a pretty good one, I think, from what I saw. If it's a puzzle, I might not do it right now. Oh, it's one of those puzzles. Party setup. I'll take Yai out of my party temporarily and switch it with Klee. If I end up needing Yai again, I'll put her back in. But if I'm going to be running into these fire puzzles, I'm going to need somebody who can do them, actually. And for damage, I'm pretty sure that it's just good enough with... And there's the last one. It's pretty good with just Ganyu. Wait, there's... Huh? Wait a second, there's something around here that it wants me to go to. Let me just back off a little bit so I can look up better. No, I think it's below this area. Okay. I'll ignore it for now. The stars look good in the desert. Which, yeah, there's the teleport waypoint. That was me turning around to see if there's anything around. You can just die. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of Primo Gems stored up right now, too. Like, I have enough Primo Gems stored up by, I think, 83 or something? New things? Yeah, I'm putting Yai back on. I'll just switch her out whenever I'll just put Klee back on whenever I need her. Because I only need Klee for the fire puzzles. But Yai's needed for this puzzle. I'm not even sure if I should call that a puzzle. It's literally just a beatdown. Come on, treasure traders. And Aramites. Yeah, it was just a common one. Oh! I literally just have to nail this. And I said the next one was going to be this one and then go down, yep. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally pressed the button in the air. Will also take the time out to kill the mushrooms because I need a whole bunch of fungal spores. For one, upgrading Nahida's talents because she's max leveled, so the only way I'm going to increase her effectiveness is talents now. Well, talents... I think I could upgrade her weapon a bit more, and I think the other way would be getting better artifacts. Because I haven't got optimal artifacts on actually any of my characters right now. Which I'm starting to realize is something I'm going to need if I want to continue. It's why I'm still at the same adventure rank right now instead of upgrading myself. Because I have enough to get myself like another 10 adventure ranks if I did the rank upgrade. But that would put me at a much higher world level than I'm at right now. Which I'm not sure if I can actually manage the world level upgraded. It at least wouldn't be as easy. I mean, I could probably manage it, just spend a lot more time on a lot of the quests. And just go in here. And I get another chest. Just common chest. Okay. Common chest to common chest. I'm not going to complain about it. Let's just do this. That's one of the ways to get away from being hit, is literally just ultimate attacks. A lot of them have basically invincibility frames. Wait, is there a... Yeah, there is right up there. That's another one. That's a lot of mushroom. I think I'm gonna actually go down and kill some of the mushroom. Oops! I forgot they were at low health. That happens to me so often. Like, I accidentally fall to my doom so much. I don't know why it happens to me so commonly. Well, that's a chest, but I need fire to unlock it. Does this idea work? No, it does not. I'll just switch characters. I'm not using the Heda, so I'll switch her out. It's worth it for the treasure. I'll just burn those vines off. Okay, I was trying to be a bit closer when I did that. And I just keep going down. It'd be nice if you just died in one hit. They always take multiple hits, though. Oh, so is... Yeah, it's down even further. And that's another chest. I like how eggs come out of that. Like, why? Better yet, how do eggs get in there? Do this. I hate any enemy that has heat-seeking attacks, because I find them incredibly hard to dodge. You know they're supposed to be hard. But it's annoying when they send like 30 attacks and they all just seek you. Mission. A good thing about opening chests too is I get some small amounts of what's it called? Talent materials, the leveling scrolls. Oh, is it down here? Yeah, it's right here. Kind of really glad I did the other one first then. And now oh, that's a Shrine of Depth I could go to. I was going to see where my next one is. I think it's going to be this one. Yeah, this one. Or actually, no, this one. After I get the Shrine of Death, I'll go from here, 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 around. Probably this one after that. I'm just going to get that shrine because I have a single key. I'm going to just use that. Oop. Might as well grab it if I'm already there. And there's a chest right there. Maybe I should grab the chest first. How did I manage to hit that one? The leg is really not good for switching characters. Yeah, I wonder how many times I'll actually be able to level up the Tree of Dreams. Oh. Those I'll grab. I can shoot those out of the trees? I never realized that. I either used the heater or had to climb up the freaking tree. It saves me so much freaking time. This one I can just do that though. And now good chest. And the lag is making it so I can't grab the stuff quickly. Oop, that's not what I wanted. So I'm gonna teleport to here, go across that little land bridge, go to this one, go to this, probably stop by this domain, go around this edge. Yeah. These ones I'll go to near the end. But yeah, depending on how this stream goes, I'm definitely going to be stopping by the Tree of Dreams at the end. Just because I want to see how many times I could increase it with the amount of stuff I'm grabbing. And I think next stream is going to be, the next time I stream this game will be after the next when the next banner starts. So yeah, I'm probably going to actually get to pull on stream for the first time. Which I'm not sure how many times I'm going to be pulling, considering I usually just stop when I get the character. Oh, that's a viewpoint. And the thing I want is up there. Means I have to go all the way around. Let's kill some little fungi dudes. Yep, the fungi dudes are dead. Because apparently Nilu needs the same upgrade materials as Nahida does. Like the same fungal spores. I hate how that always seems to happen to me. Like they always seem to need the same materials. I'm just gonna climb that wall after I've done this stuff. Okay. And I think I have a team composition, which the only good one I have for Nilu would be Barbara, Nilu, Nahida, and the Dendro Traveler. It is the best combination I have because I need 2 Dendro to Hydro for it to work best. And my only Dendro characters are Nahida, Kole, and the Dendro Traveler. Problem is, Kole isn't... I can't really level Kole because I need the mushrooms. Which is a slight issue. But Barbara's going to be the healing, and it's basically just going to be Nahida and Nilu. So basically a party without a main DPS. Or if I had to say a main DPS, it would be the Nilu. It's going to rely on the special, like, hyper bloom bloom reaction they have. I think it's called Bloom. It's the very big green bombs. Oh, people here. You can just die then. Stop digging holes. And now I switch to you. Please don't be timed. If you're timed, this is gonna suck. Good, it's not timed. Because I hate those timed monolith things. Okay, and my next target is down here. And then we're going to get into the actual sands. Wait. This way. It's going to be on top of the damn thing, isn't it? Yep, that's how things go. This is why you need a lot of stamina. For climbing giant towers that would logically have no handholds. Like, I should not be able to do this right now. I get stamina back, because I'm going to try to do this a bit faster. But yeah, I think it's right at the very top. Or is it not up here? Okay. Where's the damn thing? Climbed all the way to the top of the damn tower. And it's not on the tower. Is it inside the damn thing? I think it's inside the damn thing. I'm not going to bother about it too much right now. Basically, if it's easy to grab them, I'll go for them. Wait. I thought I saw something. Maybe not. I am quite wondering whether it was just inside of it. But I'm not trying to get inside of it, so I'm just going to ignore it. Willing to bet that's part of another quest. Okay, and then there's... Okay, that one I can see. Up, up, up. Oop. Need to be on this part of the wall. Thankfully I noticed before, just decided, nope, you're just falling now. I'll run up. And there it is. Oh, that's a chest I see in front of me. So I'm going to do it before I go around. I think there's a chest there and a chest over there. Either that or those ones over there are locked monuments. This is one of the reasons I really like Ganyu, is because I don't have to aim as much with her. Because I can somewhat rely on just the blooming. It just, if I get Nilu, which I will get Nilu. Thankfully I'm at the point where it's not an if, because I have enough freaking things to guarantee the pull. I'm going to be switching to just a Dendro Hydro team. Which basically just requires me to put as much freaking health into Nilu as possible. Like, Nilu just needs health. Put as much health into her as you can. Because she just kind of does not need any other stats. I mean, maybe some crit. But health is the most important. Because all of her things basically scale off of health. Which is wonderful. Which means I'm probably going to be using a... I want to say the water one. Or like 2-piece of one and then 2-piece of another. I want to say 2-piece, what's it called? Oh, that's just a green thing. What, I have to go around? Okay. I'll just see if I can't get it quickly. Should be another one. Okay, where's the other one? Is it gonna be one of those ones that are just hidden somewhere? Or am I just blind? It's that one. That one. Right there. Yeah, I don't know why those are so hard to see sometimes. And now I rain death on them from a distance. Specifically, I like to kill those giant freaking things because they're annoying. They don't do enough damage to be worth being dangerous, but they do knock you back enough to be annoying. So a lot of the time, annoying is worse than dangerous. There. I collect those a lot just because it's basically one of those upgrade materials, and kind of just want to have it for when you need it. Because it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. The lag caused me to get hit by that guy. Getting a lot of raw meat from the deal, though. And I have a bit of lag right now. Again. Oh, I didn't realize I actually hit that one. I was expecting to miss. And he just went back and ignored me. Okay. When these guys summon stuff, you don't go after the summon. You go after the summoner. That's like the most obvious thing to do. Because they could just summon another one after you kill it. And if they just summon another one, you just wasted all your effort. For nothing. That's a caravan. What you do? Oh. Let's go kill these slimes. Oh, do I need an ammo? Oop, that's not what I wanted. Let's see, who's the best at ammo I have for just clearing stuff? I want to say catalysts are best for clearing stuff because they can just do the damage the easiest. Okay, you've got to be kidding me. I put away my pyro character to get the ammo out to clear the stuff. And I have to put the ammo away to get the pyro out to light the stuff. It's a puzzle. That worked. My strategy was literally just brute force it. AKA the no strategy. It was just the idea of if I do enough stuff, it will eventually do it right. Just randomly. Okay, and this is going to be another chest. I should probably kill whatever that thing is. Oh yeah, and this is one of the bosses. In this way. Floating geometry. That's what this is. have much of these, actually. I'm just gonna go back this way and go grab the chests I missed. Because it doesn't really matter here to that other area and here to there to the other area. Doesn't add much distance. But these two chests will give me a few more Dendro Sigils and Primo Gems. The Primo Gems are almost more important. What does that do? I'm not sure I just did. Cells. And obscured. These very cells. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. I'm ignoring it. That looks like a complicated puzzle. I like being able to just rain death from a distance. Those are the only ones where you can actually get distance on. Because the catalysts have like 0 range. Okay, that's... I went down. And now we aim for this area. Look, this is a nice little shortcut thing. Oh wait, that's a little puzzle from the look of it. It's a time challenge. Oh my gosh, is there a lot of shit around here. Okay, well, oop. Okay, I thought I was falling there for a second. I was about to be concerned. My brain isn't up for it today. My brain today is literally just run around and look at stuff. Not do puzzles. My brain is not... My brain is not active enough for puzzles today. Okay then, this just got ominous real quickly. Let's kill some more geometry. Which, this geometry isn't hard to kill. And it's just another green chest. Whatever though. Still gives Primo Gems. And the Primo Gems are more important than anything else this thing could try to give me. It's going to be underground, yeah. Oh, no, it is underground. Okay, then. I might actually be able to level up the Statue of the Seven today. Interesting. I wasn't expecting to be able to. Okay, now I pick up this. They even are dropping artifacts, which is nice, because I can just feed those artifacts into my better artifacts. Oh, Scarab. Should probably grab them in case I ever need to use them to upgrade something. Oh, I killed it. I thought it was going to be one of those other things. I thought it was going to be one of the invincible things. Those are just scorpions. Also, this is ominous as hell. Hey. Is that a beetle or is that a scorpion? I think that's a scorpion. No, that's a tumbleweed. That tumbleweed freaking dodged. Like, twice. I can't even freaking aim at a tumbleweed correctly. Oop, that's another one. So yeah, I am actually probably going to end up leveling my thing today then. At this rate. It's good to be able to level up the statue. Oop, that's a treasure chest. Must stop and kill. Every treasure chest must be grabbed if it's an easy grabbable one. Oh, are they literally just circling it? Is it one or two? I think it's just the one left. It was two in the beginning, though. Come on, geometry. Thank you for the prisms. And chest. Okay. Oh, that's something over there I'm gonna go look at. Today's gonna be the day of goldfish memory. Because all of today is literally just me exploring. So the goldfish memory helps, because it's like, oh, what's that over there? Go look. Leads to next thing, leads to next thing. That's another Dendroculus. I think I have about... I want to say 8. Oh, you... Oof. I'm... Oh yeah, it's just blocked. How do I get up? I do not have enough clearance. Whatever the hell that means. Okay, this is a puzzle. It's a type of puzzle I do not remember how to do, though. So I guess... I look around and see if there's anything that will jog my memory. Maybe underneath? No? Primal sand glass. Something it wants me to look for. I think what I'm supposed to do is get that and put it in that. I'm gonna try something really stupid. Not quite high enough, of course. Oop, that's not what I wanted. He's gonna go back and just put these on for now. Looking. Okay, I need to find the thing to redirect something. My brain is mush right now, though. And this one's just completely blocked off, if I remember correctly. Yeah, right here. I think I'm just gonna give up on these for now. How many Dendroculus do I have right now? 11. So I need 5 more. Wait. Okay, good. I was gonna be very concerned if I literally just had to break open that. Wait, is that something right there? I'll go look at it. Where'd the thing go? Over there. Yeah, my brain isn't big enough to do that right now. I'll leave the harder puzzles for another time. They decided to just leave, so I'm just gonna ignore them. Come on, Seely. Go to your court. Oh, it's gonna be right beside the damn thing. Kinda glad I went and grabbed it then. Oh. I went a bit too far to the side compared to it. Of course. Now, chest, common chest, edge of map. Hole in ground. Up there. Wow, I actually can stand up here. Actually, I'm gonna go take a quick look at what's down. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything important. But yeah, I guess my next target should be over there. I'm just gonna teleport back up and glide down again. And the next target is this way. There's some withering over there. It's quite noticeable on the sand. At least I think that's withering. Might just be the way the map is, but yeah, it's just withering. Or is it? What is this? It's like withering, but there's nothing to clean it up. Okay. I was just assuming it was withering because it was so noticeable compared to everything else in the area. It's inside the mausoleum or whatever this thing is. Yeah, I've seen those a few too many times. I think that's quest lock then, I'm assuming. Like, I'm assuming there's a quest you do to open those up. Or gain the ability to open them up. Yes, I assume that's how that's gonna work. Die, guy. You too. You don't get to just run away from this. And another common chest opened. Which takes 30 common chests in order to be able to upgrade the Tree of Dreams once. Which seems like a lot, but then I realized I think I've opened almost that many chests today. And not all of them were common. Okay, that's just 4. Probably just normal iron or something. Okay. I'm assuming it's gonna be... Oh, come on. I'm hoping it's just the activate 4 of these. Please don't tell me it's activate 4 of them in the right order. Let's activate the 4 of them in the right order. I'm gonna ignore it. Because I want to explore basically most desert. Get basically all of the teleport waypoints. So I don't really have the time to focus on every puzzle. Because if I have almost every waypoint, I can teleport to essentially anywhere in the desert. Oh look, a ruined drake. Let's just shoot it from a distance. They're kinda weak. If you don't let them attack you. It dropped... Oh. I'm gonna say it dropped nothing. Okay. I think it's gonna be just below me. If I had to guess. Like, just on the next level down. Oh, no. It's a bit... Yeah, it's right there. I'm just looking for any bright green things that might be Dendroculus. Like right there. Because I think I only need... I want to say... 4 more right now? Which after that one should be 3 more. Okay, that's another Dendro Sigil. Now come to me, Sigil. And let's see, my next target is this one over here. Which is actually a freaking road I can follow. Also, I love how it takes no time if you're right next to the teleporter to get up to it. I also never realized I'm supposed to be grabbing all these. Or am I... Oh no, those are something I'm supposed to interact with if I have the right one? I don't know. I'm supposed to do something with them. Anything that glows you're supposed to do something with, essentially. What the hell is that? Small atmosphere... Ancient Djinn. That's a quest. Oh. I'm gonna just quickly go and mark that one on my map up there. Because I mark every single Shrine of Depth on my map. Ever since I freaking made the mistake in the wind and rock area and didn't. I should probably check what that perfect sandstorm thing was. It'll drop. Get hard sandstorm. Oh, I'm in a sandstorm. Okay. That's all it was essentially telling me. Still, I need to go around because I'm gonna get the Shrine of Depth marked. I love just being able to freaking Spider-Man through the air. run. And yeah, the way I mark it is I literally stand right beside it, go to my map, go to my position, put a star right there. Okay, there's some monuments. Well, I need to go down from the look of it. Just observing for any Dendroculus. Because this area looks like it'd be an area where there'd be one at least. Somewhere in this little ravine thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to mark most, if not all of the... Or get most, if not all of the teleport waypoints today. Considering I still have another, like, 40 minutes. I get, like, a small amount of Primo Gems for each, so I think if I marked all of them, it'd give me enough for essentially just another pull or two. Which isn't actually that good. Spending 2 hours to get a single pull. But hey, that's how gacha games are. What I should do is just do this. Just activate as many things on them at once, because one of them will do something. Sucks how I have no, like, sword characters on my team. Like, no sword characters, and no pole arms even. So I can't really mine stuff. Usually. I have clean in my party, so I can mine some things right now. Oh wait, it's right there. I was confused by the chest. Let's see, my next target is this way. I'm debating whether I should get the ones around and then curve in. That might be my best option. I wonder if I'm getting more into the sandstorm or if I'm getting out of the sandstorm. I assume I'm getting more into it. Just the vision loss isn't too bad, actually. Probably gets worse when you're in the very center. Also, I need to get my stamina back. Oh, it's over there. I'll destroy this camp of stuff first. I think that's a exquisite chest. Which exquisite chests are decent. They give like 5 Primo Gems and... Oh, it's a bird. I was wondering why there was something above me attacking me. And 2 Dendro Sigils. That's what the other thing is. Well, of course, That and the freaking experience and talent items. That's a little test. Wait. Okay, so up here there's also a Dendroculus. Probably somewhere to do with that piece of wood. Nah, it's right down here. Never mind. Oh, I just happened to go closer to another one. That thing's gonna come to life. And I immediately shut it down. And it might not come back to life before it dies. Oh, it almost did. And there's another one over there, which my next target is going to be this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this. Sacred Seal Crocodile Head. No idea what that means. I'm just going to assume it's something I'm supposed to be doing. First off, let's yai it up. And do this as I make sure to kill this guy. And that's more stuff. I think I'm gonna have enough to increase the True Dreams by another. Wait a second. You see that thing like over there? That thing in the sky over there? Is that a floating island? What is that? Oop. Another Dendroculus. Yeah, that thing. Is there any more of those anywhere? Because I know the moon's over there. That's gonna have to be something later on in the story or something. Or they're just never gonna point out what the hell that is. Oh, please don't be up there. It's right there, good. So I can go here, and then go down there. Let's kill this thing first. Kill the most annoying part of it. Okay, that's one of the stronger ones. I don't think I've fought any of these guys before, judging from the fact that I just got a new entry. They summon a snake. So the rock guy summons a crocodile and they summon a snake. Does that mean every one of them summons something? Because those are the only two I've seen do that. So either only those two do it, or I've just gotten incredibly lucky with the other ones. And more spores. And pollen. Okay. Don't see any more Dendroculus around. Which the next one is way over here. Gonna be a distance. Something just fired at me. Not sure what it was, but someone just fired at me. Oh, it's that guy. Oop. Oh, I'm just barely out of the range of that. Almost managed to just lock onto it. I feel like I'm sideways. Come on, Dendroculus. I should be only a few short now. Actually, no, I have exactly enough. I think. Oh, never mind. I didn't put the ones I had in. So I need 3 more. Let me just do this so I can stop having that little question mark in the top corner. Use form. We can stay. Yeah, 3 more Dendroculus. I should be able to get that many. I'm willing to bet there's some Dendroculus on the other side somewhere. It'd be weirder if there wasn't, considering there's a whole large area there. Every time I turn a bit too fast, I see something, but I think it's just the dust coming off of the little flappy guy I have with me. Yeah, it's the little, like, light particles that come off of him. Oop, there's another Dendroculus. Right there. So I need 2 more then. Oh, there's another giant. Yeah, it's down. Good. If it wasn't down, we'd have a problem. Oop, there's another Dendroculus, so I need 1 more. Well, there's going to be multiple of them right around the same area. Okay, grab this. Something. That was also something. The Forgotten River. Okay. And now I'm going to go to this one from up here. Wait, I think I'm going to start ending the stream when I got all the teleport waypoints in this area. Because I only have like 4 more left in the whole desert. Which then what's going to happen is I'm going to go to Statue, the 7. And then I'm going to go to the Tree of Dreams. And then that would be the end of the stream. That's a big robot. I can see the next waypoint right there. I'm going to stop here, get some more stamina, climb up here, and get it. Actually, now that I think about it, now I'm just so few waypoints left, I kind of have to hope I get another Dendroculus then. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to level up the Statue of the 7. It'd be one off. Which no worse feeling than being one off. We're just grabbing a fox. Yeah, I should. The lag's prevented me from switching for so long. Oh, it's the little slime dude that's waiting. I think, no, it's these guys over here. No, this guy. And that's just another common chest. Minimal, like, rewards for it. Oh no, there's 3 more here. All of which require me to go further up the mountain. Here, how do you deal with this guy? So, apparently hilichurls aren't good at dealing with that. That's a nice looking snake. Gives freaking mysterious meat. Why is it mysterious? It's just snake meat. Oop. That's something. Let me aim. And it's nothing important. Actually, there's another one down a bit further. Let me try smacking that one then. Can it hit? Yeah, there's something over there. I think. Oh, is that literally just a... Okay, it's just coinage. Wasn't exactly worth it. I missed. Kind of on the side working on the achievement of catching like 100 animals. Oh, Lost Androculus I needed? I am not even going to try to pronounce that. I will butcher that so badly. Androculus? Oh, come on. It's in the bubble, I think. Or in there. It's either in the bubble or it's in that little thing right on the side. Oh, thank goodness it was in the thing on the side. Let's see here. I'm not going to be able to see too well because I can tell I'm in the center of the sandstorm. Like, now it's starting to obscure vision. Going around the edges doesn't really have an effect except making the screen a little bit color changed. Okay, and there. And now we're on the last one. Let me just clear them out while I'm going. Oh, those aren't what I thought they were. Those are very much not what I thought they were. Those are ruin machines instead of the other machines. Well, this is going to tell me. Tornado? Large atmospheric vortex. So it's literally just a bigger version of the small vortexes. Oh? Are you going to lead me somewhere, Seely? Oh, there's more ruin drakes. And of course it's freaking, still on the capture net. Pretty sure I told it to get off of that. Now just die. Chaos machines. They are so annoying. These ones specifically. Okay, what are you going to teach me? Okay, I think that's just an urn. Or a plant. Might be an incense container. Hey, come on, little Seely. I still find it weird how these things are called Seelies, because the Seely I always think of when I hear it isn't one of these floating things. It's a character from another game. And now run. Doo-doo. Grab the meat. It's up still, so it's gonna be on that mountain then. Yeah, it's on the mountain. I'm not sure why I call that a mountain. It's a slightly bigger ridge. And is that another Shrine of the Depths? Or is that the one I've already marked earlier? Well, that's a different one. Oh, that's a... I hate those things. I've experienced very little with them, but I already know enough to hate them. So there's 4 parts. Good. What's this knowledge it's trying to tell me? Oh, it's telling me to let him break some stuff. Yeah, that's what it wanted me to do. That's why there's one of these Wanut or whatever here. Yes, hit this one. And there should be one more somewhere. I think I know where the last one might be. Grab this. Shoot away over there too. And I got hit by the Wanut. Or whatever it's supposed to actually be called. Oh, and then there's the Dendroculus. Oh, you're supposed to kill those things. Or are you just not supposed to kill them, essentially? Like, are they literally just hazards you have to deal with? Okay, I'm going to mark another Shrine of Depths. Oh, and there's a Dendroculus I can get too. So I'm going to have more than enough Dendroculus to upgrade my statue. Get 8 more stamina. Which seems like very little, actually. Compared to how much I have now. Here, you deal with the lightning. But the 8 builds up is essentially the moral of the story. So there's one over here, one over here. Assuming there's going to be another one somewhere. I'm just going to grab this last chest, I think. And then I'm going to go to the other areas. Like the other area in the desert where I haven't got all of them yet. Oh, it's just a green chest. I dislike the green chests. Because they don't give you the sigils I need. They do give some interesting blueprints from time to time, though. What are you trying to do? That's a bed, I think? Okay, so I have all the teleport waypoints for this area. The ones I have left are here, and here. Let's go to this one first. Starting from this one. Yeah, next time I stream, I'm going to be doing a lot of pulls, I think. Yeah, I need to get above, I think, for this one, definitely. Hey, at least I'm out of the desert now. Or not out of the desert, out of the sandstorm. Still very much in the desert. Okay. Oh, there's a Dendroculus right here? Oh, it's down a lot. Oh well, I'll go for it. I'm gonna grab it so I don't forget it. Because I will just forget about the Dendroculus if I don't grab it now. Okay, I was inside that rock for a second. And now up here. And up here. Up here. And if I remember correctly, yeah, right there. I feel like it's going to be up there. Like, up on top of that. But it might be down there just as easily. No, it's up here. Right there. I'll get an achievement, I think, when I do get them all. Because you usually get an achievement whenever you've gotten all teleport waypoints. Okay, what does this want me to use it on? I like how there's a tornado there, just freaking skyfire right there. Okay. Yeah, it's down. Very much down. The desert cuts off pretty abruptly. Like, you can see where the desert stops and it immediately goes into freaking uh, rainforest. And achievement? No? Okay, is there another one I haven't got yet? So, this one, this one, this one, that one, that one. If there is one, it's one I have to do a quest to unlock. Right here. Let's start from here. I'll even offer my things while I'm at it. I think it's one of the last Sumeru teleports completely. Because I don't think this one is technically part of the desert. It's on the line between the desert and the forest. Offer to the statue. And the next one gives me a depth key. And it needs another 27. But yeah. I think I got Dendro Sigils and something else for that one. I don't remember what else it was that gave me. Just ignore me, please. I don't want to have to ruin your day. I'll just jump up here. Oh, it's way up there it wants me to go, I think. That would make sense. Also explain how I wouldn't accidentally have got it yet. But after this one, I'm going to go to the Tree of Dreams and see what I can do there. I think I'm going to be able to get at least 3 levels. Possibly more. Like, I'm pretty sure it's 3 or 4. Don't think I'm getting more than 4 levels. Oh wow, it's literally I have to manually climb this whole thing, I think. That's a chore. I'll just boost up a little bit. That should be good. And slight climb. Yeah, that's a place I'll be able to stand. Before the final stretch, all the way up. Oop, nope. Need full stamina for this climb. I think I'm climbing the freaking wall that separates them. And I'm just gonna have to slow climb this whole thing. Let's do this so we're not just staring at somebody's ass the whole time. Game, stop trying to make me. Like, if I don't do anything, it starts slowly freaking angling upwards. Or angling downwards. Or whatever it is. Like, all I have is my hand, one finger holding it up. And I have to constantly be aiming it back down. Like, this is me just holding a single button. Make me go upwards, and it just keeps on trying to make me stare. How close am I to the top? Let's see, food is... The food that I might need right now is... somewhere... Climbing and sprinting. I think I accidentally just ate that twice, but whatever. Oh, I was right near the top, too. Okay, then. Actually, no, I still had a good bit to go. Well, this is a long-ass climb. It's probably a shorter way to do it now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm on top of the wall. Okay, so I do have a few more points I haven't unlocked in the rainforest. Which, I think there's only one more. Oh, this one, actually. Okay, there's two areas I haven't unlocked. This one over here, in the Palm Woods, and another one over here. But now we go to the Tree of Dreams and see what it gives me. Okay. And around we go. And back to the Tree of Dreams. It looks beautiful. But let's offer. Okay, so I have 88. It needs 35, so I can only get 2 actually. That sucks. I thought it was 30. That still gives me 2 more of the Intertwined Fates. 2 more levels to get an Acquaint Feint, which I have 17 of already. It's pretty nice. But yeah, I have a... Okay, I can't go to the shop from here. I was gonna say, I have uh, a lot of these saved up, so I could buy 84 of them at any time. Which is basically enough to get a guaranteed 50-50 shot. But as it is right now, I only need 20 more to get the guaranteed banner character. Because I think it's 20. It's either 20 or 40. One of the two. And then I'm guaranteed to get the one on the banner, because the last time I got one wasn't on the banner. And then I pulled quite a few more times. I just decided to do this on stream. Yeah, he's still doing his design, which failed absolutely spectacularly last time. We'll do this together. It literally just wants me to grab these and move them. Here, take your materials. And now I just have to go and accept my rewards for the day. Which... it's easier to do it this way than having to go all the way around. Because I would have had to go all the way... Actually, never mind, that actually wasn't that far away. I was thinking about a different place. I basically do the same dispatches every day, too. Oh, that one had 4 minutes left and I accidentally... But yeah, that's going to be all for today. So, thanks for coming to the stream. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again next time. Goodbye.